A vast emptiness, a formless void. The black stretches endlessly, heavy and silent. A whisper stirs in the darkness, a breath upon the deep. In the beginning there was nothing. No land, no sky, no sun nor moon. Only the abyss, deep and formless. But within the void, a presence stirred. A will beyond comprehension, a voice that spoke existence into being. Then came a command, a word that tore through the darkness like the first crack of thunder.
Let there be light.
Light erupted, searing and pure, an unfathomable radiance spilling into the void. It swept through the endless abyss like fire, racing across a dry plain, illuminating every hidden corner of the cosmic womb. The universe shuddered as the first dawn was born. Photons danced in the newly woven fabric of reality, colliding and fusing, birthing the energy that would one day fuel the heart of stars. The abyss recoiled before this brilliance, and in its place, clarity emerged. A separation, a distinction, and the one who commanded it beheld what he had done, and he called it good. Thus, the first day.
Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, to divide them one from the other.
At his word, the primal chaos stirred again. The deep trembled as unseen hands grasped its endless tide, pulling, stretching, carving order from disorder. The waters above ascended, forming a boundless vault of sapphire mist, a celestial ocean suspended above the world to be. Beneath it, the lower waters churned, restless, waiting. In the midst of these mighty realms, an expanse formed, vast, endless, a bridge between the heavens and the deep. Thus the firmament was born, an arching sky of celestial grandeur, holding dominion over the boundless depths. Thus, the second day.
Let the waters gather into one place, that dry land may appear.
And the command was carried upon the breath of creation. The waters obeyed, retreating, revealing the form that had slumbered beneath their depths. The land groaned and stretched, rising like a leviathan from the abyss. Mountains clawed their way toward the firmament, their peaks crowned with mist and frost. Valleys yawned wide, cradling rivers that coursed like silver veins through the flesh of the newborn world. The ground trembled, fracturing and forming, crafting continents yet untouched by time. Black volcanic stone met the cold kiss of the ocean, and the first shorelines were born.
Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree bearing fruit after its kind.
And so the land stirred, teeming with life. From the cracked crust of the newborn world, roots slithered like serpents, stretching, weaving, grasping hungrily at the earth. The first blades of grass rose, trembling, kissed by the breath of the divine. Trees burst forth, stretching skyward with greedy limbs, their bark raw and new, their leaves whispering the first sighs of the wind. In the valleys, ferns unfurled, ancient and primeval, flowers blossomed, their petals painted with colors unseen since the dawn of existence. Fruits ripened under the watchful eye of the unseen sun, glistening with the nectar of life. Thus, the third day.
Let there be lights in the firmament, to divide the day from the night.
The sky was set ablaze with purpose. At the heart of the firmament, the sun ignited. A searing inferno, a crucible of unfathomable heat, fusing atoms in a ceaseless dance of power. Its light stretched across the heavens, painting the land in hues of gold and crimson. And as the sun took its throne, another light arose, gentle, silver, a quiet sentinel in the night. The moon, a pale reflection of the sun's fire, cast its glow upon the sleeping world. And in the vault of the heavens, stars were scattered like the glimmering dust of creation, stretching into eternity, whispering the secrets of the cosmos. Thus, the fourth day.
the waters bring forth swarms of living creatures, and let birds soar above the earth.
And at his word, life surged forth in an endless cascade of motion and sound. The waters swelled with newfound purpose, birthing creatures both great and small. Leviathans, ancient and terrible, unfurled their mighty fins, carving through the deep. Schools of fish darted like scattered gemstones, their scales flashing in the eternal tide. The rivers teemed with creatures unseen, their forms elegant and strange. Above, the sky shattered with the first cries of the winged. Eagles and falcons took to the air, their wings slicing through the wind like blades. Doves cooed in the early morning, their feathers kissed by dawn's golden glow. The trees welcomed their own, the whisper of wings among their branches, the rustle of nests woven in secret places. Thus, the fifth day.
Let the earth bring forth the living creature according to its kind, cattle and creeping thing and beast of the earth, each according to its kind.
And so, the land pulsed with life. The first beasts emerged from the forests, their steps cautious yet full of purpose. The lion stretched beneath the golden canopy, its mane kissed by the sun. Herds of deer moved through the tall grass, their eyes wide with the wonder of a world yet unspoiled. The earth shivered as mammoths and oxen roamed the plains, while in the shadowed underbrush, the serpent slithered unseen. The forests, the fields, the valleys, all became a symphony of motion, of breath, of creation fulfilled.
Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness.
And so, from the dust of the world, a new form arose. The earth trembled as unseen hands molded and sculpted, pressing thought and spirit into flesh and sinew. The first man stood, his body formed from the very marrow of creation, yet something more. Within him, a spark, an ember of the divine. His lungs filled with the breath of God, and his eyes opened to behold the world that had been made for him. Thus, the sixth day. And so, the heavens and the earth, and all the host of them, were finished. The rivers murmured their endless song, the winds whispered through the boughs of ancient trees, and the heavens stretched across an earth teeming with life. Man stood in the midst of paradise, the steward of all creation, and on the seventh day, God rested from all his work which he had done. It was not the rest of exhaustion, for the Creator does not tire, but the rest of completion, of satisfaction, of seeing all things in their rightful place. The world, from the soaring firmament to the tiniest trembling leaf, was whole. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, setting it apart as a sacred time, a divine pause woven into the fabric of existence, the first Sabbath, a day of peace, an eternal moment of stillness in the heartbeat of time. Thus, the seventh day.